Hey, it's your friend Steve. Welcome back. So what's going on? Everyone all right? Everyone's health good? Everyone doing good? Just recording an episode on a rainy Friday. I enjoy the rain. I enjoy the rain when I don't have anything to do. Like just looking at the rain's cool. I don't know. I think white people just love thunderstorms, which I get. I mean, thunderstorms are so pretty. I mean, like I don't like tornadoes, but like thunderstorms, nice book. As long as I don't lose power and it's the middle of summer and I'm boiling, I'm good. But yeah, thunderstorms are cool. Spoiler alert. Yep, very cool. Yeah, it's 4th of July weekend. Birthday month. July is my birthday month, and I don't know if you knew that. If you did, congrats. I guess I don't know. Um, I hated growing up. I hated having a birthday in July because it's like when you were in school, everyone got their own like, oh well, like it's Timmy's birthday. It's March 11th. Oh well, let's get him some cupcakes and sing happy birthday to him. But like summer kids all had like the last day of school. It's like, oh, it's Steve A's birthday and Steve B's birthday and Steve Eichenhofer's birthday and Tara's birthday and so on, so on, and we all got lumped in together. But then again, I don't like when people sing happy birthday to me. I'm like, I don't know why we choose to embarrass everyone. Like, just say happy birthday, and I'll be like, thank you. That's it. I don't want gifts. I don't want anything. Just say happy birthday. That's fine. That's all. I mean, I don't think. See, like, then you send me, give me. I hate getting gifts. I'm a good gift giver, but I don't like you giving me a gift because then I feel obligated that I have to give you a gift, and then I'm like, what do they like? I don't know anything about them. What is our friendship? It's all like a facade. It's like, it's just I have too much pressure on me. I don't like the pressure. If I see something and we're friends, I'll grab it for you. And then you don't have to, you don't owe me anything. Just say thank you and hopefully you enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, just lie to me. That's fine. I'm a pretty good gift giver though. I'm like, I'm pretty good. I don't know if you know this, but there's a fat man up north that's pretty good at gift giving. I feel like most big men are very good at gift giving. We're givers, Yeah, so just having a July birthday, especially I hate the heat. And I don't think I've ever had like a really good birthday, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of stupid shit happens on my birthday, and I'm like when I was 11, like my cousin nearly drowned me in a pool. I was like, well, I got upset about it, and then my parents were like, oh, he was just joking around. I was like, no, it was pretty much attempted murder. But I just don't have a good relationship with my family. I feel like the outcast, and not like the good outcast. And I'm not like Andre 3000. I'm more like the other guy. I don't know who. I forgot his name. Is his name Big Boy? Am I just making that up? Is his name Big Boy? Big Boy 3000 or Big Boy 2100? Did he prices rate him? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. Then again, I don't think a lot of people like me. Yeah, it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I just don't have that. I feel like I'm just loud. I'm just loud and in your face. Like, like a really bad 90s commercial. Like, just, not like the one where, like, the girl's like, I do drugs. And then she's just, like, slumped on a couch. Like, or the one where it's like, this is your brain on drugs. And then she, like, cracks an egg. I mean, some drugs, yeah, I get it. Like, heroin or, like, smack. I think heroin and smack are the same thing. Heroin, or what's the other one? Meth. Ugh. But I don't think meth was around in the 90s, was it? I feel like meth was like an early to mid 2000 thing. I don't remember like meth heads being a thing in the 90s. I might have just been oblivious. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't like knee deep in it. I feel like I guess meth has been around forever. I mean, truck drivers were doing meth in like the 80s and 70s and all that. I assume, I guess, they're doing speed, which is kind of, I mean, drugs are weird. I mean, shit, speed. I mean, speed's been around since, Hitler. Like, Hitler was like, hey, we're going to go to Russia and take over Russia. And everyone's like, yeah, Russia, fuck them. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. And then they're like, okay, we're going in the summer. And Hitler's like, about that. So it's like negative something, and you're just going to march right to Moscow. And they're like, ooh, boy, that is not ideal. Kind of don't want to do that, Hitler. Any other plans? So he's like, here, have some of this. They're like, what's this? He's like, just have it. It's fine. It's medicine. And they're like, oh, shit. And then, they were just like, pop, 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 pop. Still, you can't go to Russia. I mean, Russia is cold as fuck. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. It's cold as hell. Ironically, not really. Hell's pretty warm. But it's cold anytime. Like, I feel like Russia has no summer. Like, summer's like, oh, it is summer here. Oh, no, that's German. Sorry. I'll just keep doing because I can't think of a Russian impression at the moment. Oh, it's summer here. Yeah. Ooh, it is only 32 degrees. Like, dude, that's cold. That's like winter in most places. Oh, no, it's very nice. I have shorts on. Look at me. I'm not great at impressions, so don't judge me. I mean, that's not a bad German. Oh, get me your chocolate. I love chocolate. That's all I can do. It's like a Willy Wonka. What's the kid from Willy Wonka? That's like who I do. Like as an adult, that he wasn't murdered by Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka was a serial killer. He killed many children. Oh, I'm just this creepy old man who owns a chocolate factory, and no one's seen me in 40 years, but people keep going in and out. And then I have like midgets working for me. I'm sorry, explicit. Sorry, I don't know if that's explicit, but is that like their N word? I guess, but sorry. I don't feel like little people's more insulting than midget, to be honest. But I'm not a little person. So I don't know. I mean, little person? That's weird. But anyway, there are no little people. Just, just people. People are people. That's been the talk of the week. Talk of the week. What am I doing? But I'm just saying, Willy Wonka killed a lot of children. Like, you never saw, at the end of the movie, like, most movies are like, oh, hey, look, Billy's back from fell down the elevator shaft, and he's like, hey, I'm on crutches, I'm good. No one saw any of those kids. They broke through a glass ceiling that clearly those Oompa Loompas had to clean up, which was fucked up. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. I mean, what kind of factory are you running? And he's like, oh, this elevator. He's like, who made that elevator? Like, who made any of this stuff? Like, are these Oompa Loompas, like, geniuses? Because I don't feel like Willy Wonka is, like, really blowing I mean, he's, like, being that. I don't see him as a smart man. I mean, his whole idea is to just get some random kid and his old grandfather who's lazy as hell. And then getting the mom. Why is the mom not upset? These 4 people have been just sleeping in this bed for 30 years, and she's been slaving, cleaning other people's clothes in a dirty shack for years and years, barely making it, and then he gets up and starts dancing? That's fucked up, dude. Explicit. Sorry, YouTube. I apologize. But, yeah, dude, you've been in that bed for 30 years. And then you get up. Oh, look. Oh, I fell over. Oh, my legs. Oh, I can't feel my legs. And then he's like doing a whole dance number. Like he has this whole routine. Like where did you come up with this routine? Though I love that actor. He was also in Miracle on 34th Street, which is weird when you notice him. You're like, no, what's his name in Grandpa Joe? Grandpa Joe? Think, right? In Willy Wonka? Maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. And then the Tim Burton movie was awful. I'm sorry. I like Johnny Depp, but Johnny Depp and Tim Burton should probably just retire and not work together anymore. Because the movies were, like, good, and then they're like, ugh. It's too much. Too much. I love Johnny Depp, though. I mean, he's a good actor. Well, is he a good actor? I don't know. I don't know if he's a good actor, but for the most part, I enjoy his movies. I mean, he seems like a cool dude. He has a weird fashion sense with hats. The hat game, I don't know. Most people who wear hats, I don't know if I hate them because I can't wear hats because I have a giant head. But yeah, most people in hats are just weirdos. I don't understand, like, let me wear this hat. It goes well with my outfit. Okay. I don't know. I just don't see the point of hats. I mean, I guess, like, if you're a fisherman or something and you need to, like, protect yourself from the elements. But, like, for the most part, I mean, hats are just silly. You're just silly billies. wearing hats. Sorry, I'm just watching my cat clean herself. She's like being real bitchy today, and I love her, but she's being real extra today. She started tagging my feet in the middle of the night. I don't particularly enjoy that. And then she bites me. I mean, she plays around. She likes to play, but she just starts biting me now. I'm just like, come on. Enough. She just has her mood. She's just very moody lately. I don't know if I like it. Now she's looking at me like, you're an asshole. No one's listening to your podcast. Well, you know what? F you, cat. Sorry. I'm getting weird. But it's July 4th weekend. I hope everyone's going to have a fun, safe thing. Don't blow yourself with fireworks. It is weird how we celebrate any holiday actually in America. Not even just the 4th of July. Most of our holidays are silly. But like 4th of July, we celebrate our independence from Britain. I mean, okay, I get it. We should celebrate that. But I don't understand. We just like grill hot dogs and blow up shit. That's the extent of our celebration. And we get hammered. I feel like every American holiday, it's like, and then we get hammered. Then again, the forefathers, pretty sure they were all functioning alcoholics. But then again, it was back then. I mean, you lived till you're like 33. I mean, it's not like you were living till like you were 100. I mean, you were just dying early. So all you were doing was just fucking and drinking and doing drugs. They did a lot of drugs, I assume. I wonder like what the drugs were like back then. I mean, I guess they were all doing like what is the drug that you just like huff on? I remember from Cider House Rules. Ether is just like weird, like you just sleep. It was like doing poppy seeds. It was doing like opium. Opium, that was a big one. Opium was just huge. I guess because you were just like, my life sucks. It's a horrible existence that we live in. I had a mini stroke there. I apologize. Yeah, it's just like a horrible existence. What do? You just did work. You were hot all the time. You smelled because you bathed. Like you had like one bath for like 18 people. Your 18 kids. And like you would get the last bath because the kids had to get washed, and then just shit everywhere. You were just bathing in dirty ass water, like just smelling to high heavens. Hygiene was awful. They didn't have like deodorant. They didn't have anything. It was hot. There was no air conditioning. There was no fans. There was nothing. It was just like, oh, let's just jump in this river. That's the extent of how to warm down. Just rivers. I was having this conversation with somebody. I don't like rivers. I don't like lakes. I don't stick to the lakes and the rivers I'm used to. I don't chase waterfalls. They're just white as hell out there. Sorry. No, but I don't like lakes and I don't like rivers. I don't like any body of ocean. That's not a pool. Pools are cool, like because they're controlled. I don't have go in the ocean. You got the sand between your toes. Sand's annoying. Like sand's just like ugh. It's hot. It's like sticky. You're like ugh. And then there's like shit under it. There's like hidden. You're like stepping on. Maybe it's because I grew up in Brooklyn, and like the extent of a beach trip was like to Jersey, which is also a dirty beach. So maybe if I went to the Caribbean or like one of those places where the sand's like nice and sandy, and there's like pollution everywhere, and the ocean doesn't look green, maybe I'd be like cool. I mean, yeah, I like the ocean. Like when people's like post shit on Instagram or the ocean looks nice and clear. That looks appealing. But like dirty ass ocean and then just salty. Ugh, no, thank you. Give me a pool. I love pools. I'm fine with a pool. I'm going out of town for my birthday. My family was like, "Oh, let's go out of town." I was like, "Okay, whatever. I mean, just let me know. I don't care." They're like, "Where do you want to go?" And I was like, "I don't care. I really don't. I don't want to go." They wanted to go to Florida. I was like, "Fuck no, I don't want to go to Florida." Explicit, sorry, YouTube. Like, have you been to Florida? It's the middle of summer, and Florida's sticky and hot, and I don't care what you say about, ooh, it's a dry heat. Fuck you. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. Heat's heat. I don't care. Arizona, same way. It's 102 degrees. You're walking around in a sweatshirt and sweatpants. Go fuck yourself. You're a crazy person. Sorry. Explicit. I'm very cussy today. I do apologize. I'm actually in a good mood, but The heat gets to me. Even when I just talk about the heat, like right now, I'm kind of cold because I have a fan blowing. I don't know if you could hear that. Probably. These audio quality is not great. Still looking for a producer. Don't worry about it. You worried about it? Don't worry about it. Yeah. So my idea is just, I'll go anywhere. I don't care. So we're going to like Williamsburg. We're going to go eat at a nice restaurant. We'll go shopping, stay at a hotel with a pool. I'm good. I'm just going to lay out, enjoy my couple days off from work. I'll just have a nice little vacation, and then probably come back and get drunk with my friends. That's all I do for my birthday. I don't particularly enjoy my birthday. We've had this discussion like 2 seconds ago. I don't like forced attention. I like to earn the attention I get. If you're just like, oh, it's your birthday, I gotta pay attention to you. I don't feel like that's like legit. I just don't feel like the love is real. I feel like the love is forced. Like a stepdad's love. That's forced. I mean, I'm banging your mom. I have to pretend I love you. I assume. I don't know. I've never had a stepfather. I guess, or stepmom. Never. Then it's like, it's weird being a stepdad and stepmom. Like, you're not, like the phrase, you're not my dad. Like, that's kind of, well, your dad's not around. It's kind of like a dick thing to say. I mean, I know it's like you're a kid, you don't know, what's going on. But, I mean, like, a stepdad or stepmom's love is more than a dad and a mom. Because, like, a mom and a dad, you're like, you're my kid, you're my blood, whatever. Stepmom and stepdad, just like, hey, I'm coming in your mom or banging your dad, and like, don't have to love you, and then you choose to love them. That's like that's a good person, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass today. Then it's like weird. It's like oh, yeah. I guess I'll talk about this. I guess it's whatever. I talk about it, all the creepy things. So I'm watching porn the other day, and weird. It's a good segue, because if you watch porn, stepmom and stepdad porn are like legit, like everything. So anyway, I'm watching it, and then it's like stepmom cucks son or something. I forgot what it was, but that was like the gist of it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not really into cucking. We've had this discussion. So I'm like watching it, and it's like this weird dude looked a lot like me. Have I talked about this already? I feel like I have. But anyway, so he looks a lot like me, and he has my stepmom, and then it's like, okay, whatever. Okay, unzip, zoop. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm watching it, and she's like, starts like blowing like his brothers. I'm like, okay, this is cool, whatever. She's hot. I'm into her. She's pretty attractive, brunette with big titties. I mean, that's kind of my thing. I don't really care about hair color. I'm mostly a titty guy, but it's not like exclusive. I don't have a physical type. But anyway, back to this weirdness. And then it's like, and like it ends like she just blows them. I was like, okay, whatever. And then like it's like goes again, and it's like, and then I told, like, he's like telling this story. He's like, then I told my dad, and then like cuts to like the dad's watching his wife blow his sons. I'm like, oh my god, this is just weird. I'm not into it, but I'm also kind of like wondering where the story's gonna end. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Plus she's hot. And then I'm like, okay, well, I gotta skip this because it's back to just another blowjob. So let's see what else happens. And then like it cuts to the dad's jerking off the son. I'm like, okay, wait, what? And like the dad's like jerking off his son while his other son gets a blowjob by the mom. I'm like, okay, no. And I'm like, I turned it off. I was like, you know what? Before I turn it off, let's skip one more time. And then the dad's blowing the son. I'm like, okay, now I'm done. Because you're not the stepdad. Not that I'm nothing. If you're into that, well, no, actually, if you're into your dad sucking your dick, you are creepy. But I'm just saying, if you're into gay porn, you're into gay porn, and that's whatever. But it's also like, maybe label that, maybe not put that in the straight section. I'm just saying. But I was like, it's weird to have your dad blow you. Whatever, dude. Maybe the fat son was right. Maybe this is a terrible situation and someone should step in. it is weird that they have those porns though. Like, I guess like you're a bisexual man, you're into that. You're like you want to fuck a chick, but you also want a dick in your mouth. I get it. I mean, you know what? You're more evolved than I am. I mean, I get it. You're. It's what it is. It's good for you. Good for you. It's all about having a good time. Everyone's cool. We're good. Don't really care. Not into it. I get it. I don't. Never really thought about a dick in my mouth, but if usually they look like they're having a great old time. Do you, boo? Do you? That's my philosophy. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't give a fuck what you do. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. Just go on with your business. But I'm just saying, keep my porn the way I like it. You know what? We should do. Hey, Pornhub. Oh, sorry, nondescript website. Just what? Just a quick survey. Hey, welcome to my website. What do you like? Straight. Blah blah blah. Just keep it separated, like the Offspring said. You got to keep them separated. Was that the Offspring? I don't remember. I remember that was the first CD I ever bought. Was Offspring's. What was the name of that album? It had like pretty wide for a fat guy. Yeah, that was it. That was Weird Al's hit. Pretty fly for a white guy. Why Don't You Get a Job, which was a good one. And then they had like some other ones I can't remember, but it was like the first one that was like parental restrictions, and the guy's like, "Do you have your parents here?" And I'm like, "Nope." And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't care. I'm 18 years old, 19 years old. Fuck it." He was probably like 35, 36, but he seemed like an old man to me. I was 13. And then I don't think my parents ever really cared. I just listened to my Walkman. I remember Walkmans, man. That was great. It's just going to be weird. These kids are never going to know anything about Walkmans, CDs, all the good stuff. I remember I used to make this chick I had a huge crush on a CD. That's a lost art form. I mean, what are you going to do? Oh, here, I made you a Spotify. It's good. I didn't say the name of the actual place. Spotify. I made you a Spotify playlist. Okay, cool, dude. What did that take you, 2 seconds? I had to get a CD, make sure the CD had nothing on it, go to LimeWire. I didn't go to LimeWire. I didn't steal any music or videos. Don't look at me. And then make a CD. It took a lot of time. It took 20 minutes. But, I mean, Spotify, you just go boom, 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 you're in. It's very hard to be romantic these days. I mean, you had that old movie where the dude stood outside with a radio and some 80s shitty song played. Don't you... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. But anyway, now what do? You just have, a Bluetooth. You have to be outside connecting your Bluetooth to the radio and I still love you, Karen. There's no Karens. All Karens are 40 plus. Yeah, they're all young Karens. I want to make you can make an NBC sitcom, The Young Karen. It'll be like The Young Rock. I haven't seen that. Is that good? I don't know. I'm just talking to you. You're not going to answer back. But The Young Karen, and she just complains in middle school. It's just her complaining the whole time. Oh, man. Then there's Jedi, school for Karens. And then it's ma'am, sir, ma'am, I would like to adopt your daughter. That's another thing. X-Men? Charles Xavier just shows up at your house. He's like, I hear your daughter is special. And they're like, yeah, she can move shit with her mind. He's like, well, I have a school for those kids. And then you're like, okay, Jeffrey Epstein, calm down. All right, buddy. And then it's just allegation after allegation. I don't mean to disgrace the good name of Charles Xavier. I'm sure everything was legit there. I'm sure there was counselors everywhere. He wasn't diddling kids on an island. It was a nice mansion in New York. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the X-Men, man. That's just, I wish there was. No, I don't. Because I mean, we are so screwed up. Everyone here, why do you even dude? Why? They're special. They have abilities. They could set you on fire. Why are you I don't like mutants. Fuck mutants. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. Like, they can murder you with their mind. Like, dude, just like, even if you are racist against mutants or whatever that's called, just be like, whatever, cool, whatever. I love mutants. Just pretend. Don't. They can murder you. I mean, Wolverine literally cannot die. I mean, he literally lives forever. I think if you chop his head off, he dies. But I mean, whatever. I don't think he's ever had his head chopped off. I don't think. But it's just weird. These dudes are super. Sorry, these people are super powers people. I don't know. I don't know if I would like to be a mutant. I mean, it'd be cool to be like have some superpowers. They're like, what? Those things like, what would you want your superpower to be? I feel like I want to be invisible. That would be cool. I mean, invisible is pretty cool. You just go around and be like, I know all the secrets. And then I just be making random noises, be like, ooh, there's a ghost in here. And then just mess with people. Just invisibility messes with people. I don't want to fly. Flying's scary. What else? What else is there? I don't want to live forever either. That's ugh. Who wants to live forever? How gross would that be? Just living forever and all your family members die. And you're like, well, I still look like I'm 25. Well, see you later. And you're like, watching your wife die and you have like 18 wives. That's just heartbreaking. I don't want to live forever. So it's visibility, probably my number one. And then, I mean, not being able to get hurt is cool. Like, that's cool. Like, you never, like, have paper cuts anymore. You never have, like, your, arms or whatever get hurt. Arms or whatever I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, living forever is horrible. What else is there? Shooting fire, whatever. Ice, whatever. I guess you could be like, oh, is your drink... Go up to the ladies and be like, oh, is your drink warm? Shoop. That's what the sound that makes. Shoop. And it's ice cubes. Be like, hey, what's up? I'm cool at parties. What's up? I think Jesus was probably cool at parties. I mean, then again, did Jesus really party? Who knows? I mean, he just turned water into wine. I think, honestly, people were just dumb back then. I think Jesus probably did exist. And maybe he is the son of God. Who knows? But a dude named Jesus did exist, and I'm sure like people were really retarded back then. Oh, wow, my bad. They were dumb as rocks, and like the dude just like mislabeled the wine. It's like this is water into wine. Who knows? Is that a bit? Someone did that? I don't know. That sounds familiar. But I don't know. What is What would your superpower be? The talking to animals. No, I don't want to do that. Animals probably complain about the dumbest things. They just have, like, the silliest lives, and then you have to, like, hear them complain about them. I think I'm good. That Dr. Doolittle, really, real hero. I don't know. What else? I can't think of anything. The chameleon, that'd be cool. Like, be able to become anybody. That'd be cool, I guess. I feel like if you had superpowers, like, it'd be real hard to be, like, a good person. I like to think I'd be a good person, but, like, you could tell, like, if someone's a sociopath by, like, the way they play GTA, or, like, games like that. Like, because I'll be playing, like, Red Dead or something, and, like, someone will be like, well, my wagon broke down. Can you take me back all the way over here? And I'll be like, yeah, sure, I got you. And then like he'll get in like on my horse, and I'll be like, oh god, that is like across the map. And I'll just get off the horse and shoot him in the head and be like, yeah, sorry, buddy. You have the best of luck in the afterlife. I guess I could have just rode off, but you have to do what you gotta do. I feel like that's a little sociopathic, but whatever. I think we're all have a little sociopath in us a little bit. I wouldn't do that in real life. No. I feel like shooting people. I mean, you got like Son of Sam, and who's the other one? Zodiac. I feel like you're a little bit of a pussy for just shooting people. I mean, you're like, and then Son of Sam wasn't even that good of a shot. He literally, like, was so close to the people, and he killed, like, what, 4 people? I'm like, dude, like, go to the fucking gun range. Go practice your shit. But, you know, RIP to those people. That's messed up to say only 4 people. After one person, that's enough. Even one person's too much. But I'm just saying, be a better shot, dude. Get better at what you're doing. I don't know what your end game is. And then a dog told you to do it? Come on, dude. Now you found Jesus? Go F yourself, dude. I get explicit. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't even say the real word, but I'm just apologizing to YouTube. So we're going to end it this week. And we're going to go ahead and say, happy birthday, America. You're looking good. You're looking real good for your age. You're a fine broad. If I could say the word broad, I apologize if I can't. Canceled. But also, I'd like to say before I leave, let's have a... Okay, first off, drink of the week, America. You have a lot of flaws, but deep down you're a good person. But you have a lot of flaws. God bless you. God bless everybody. Except for 2 people. 2 people this week. So you know who the first one is. The first one is go fuck yourself, Hitler. Go fuck yourself. And number 2... fuck Bill Cosby. And fuck the Dr. Huxtable. Oh, man, I messed that up. But fuck Bill Cosby, for real. You rape all those women, you deserve to be in jail forever. Alright, that's it. Fuck you, fuck you, Hitler, and fuck you, Bill Cosby. Bye!